Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Monday. In hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. Welcome. Good to see you. So, I was gonna tell you a little bit about my day, but I'm gonna pass actually. I'm gonna talk about my day. I'm gonna get right into the subject. I was listening to some personal development, and I came across this guru. I've talked about him before. I forget his name. My bad. My apologies. But I've come across his stuff before, and I've shared his stuff before. And he was talking about the development of 3 edges in your life. And I thought that's really interesting. Sorry. I thought that's really interesting. What is he talking about? 3 edges. So when he put it all together, I thought it was just so brilliant. So I thought I have to share it. So he talks about the development of 3 edges in your life. First one he calls the edge. It's your arm. Now, when you use your arm alone, it's labor. So when you're working and you're just all arm, it's just you're laboring, right? The second edge he talks about is your head. Now, when you combine your labor with your head, then that becomes skill, right? Because you're using your head to do the work. That's a skill, right? And the third edge to develop is your heart. And when you combine the labor, your head, and your heart in what you do, that becomes an art. Isn't that beautiful? I thought that's so beautiful because in a lot of ways, we do some of us, if not all of us, most of us do the first one, right? We work, we labor, right? Hopefully, most of us use the second one too, which is our head, where skills come into play. Hopefully we use that too. But not everybody uses their heart. Not everybody puts their heart and soul into what they do. Not everybody makes what they do an art. You know, you could go to a supermarket, you could go to a restaurant, you can, like for example, my parents and I went to a restaurant yesterday. We actually go to this place a lot. My mom loves this place. So we go there, we're having lunch, and the waiter comes up and you know, he does his thing and goes and comes back, he does his thing. And I tell you what, for the first time, I haven't seen it ever. My parents both wanted to talk to the manager and give the waiter some praise and some love. For the first time, ever. I've never seen it ever before, right? And the reason why was because this kid was all heart. He wasn't just bringing food and refilling the soft drink. No, he was a lot more than that. It was all heart. He actually, I ordered steak and my steak came out wrong. And he was so apologetic, and I loved what he said. He said, you know what, cut it open right in front of me. Let me see if it's done right or not. And so that's all heart. That's not just labor, right? When you combine your labor, your head, your heart, that becomes an art. I love that because then you're not just a robot. You're not just going through the motions. You know what I mean? There's more feelings involved. Both sides. You feel the person and you make sure they feel you, right? So I love that development of 3 edges, your arm, your head, and your heart, combining them all together to make an art. And why not apply that to everything we do, right? Like when it comes to your work, when it comes to your relationship, you could do labor, head, heart, right? And make it an art. So why not apply that to everything? I think that's beautiful. I really like that. Like you're putting your heart and soul into things, you know, and it shows that you're putting in not only an effort, but you actually care. You know what I mean? And it makes a big difference. Hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this live. I appreciate you guys. If you feel like this was worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Tag folks. Share it on your wall. Do what you got to do. Spread the love. And until tomorrow, when we do it all over again. Much love.